Hey guys. Okay, so it's Elizabeth Bennett again, and this time I'm without Jane because she is currently sitting through a seminar. Um, I'm on my lunch break, so I'm sorry if occasionally I eat something, but I'm really hungry. um, Last time you guys were here, we talked a lot about our seminars, and you got to meet Jane, which is good. I really love Jane. She's so sweet, and she kind of straightens me out once in a while. But she's a great girl. I really love her. Um, Charlotte's coming next week. Yes, I'm excited for you guys all to meet her. She's coming back with me from us going camping tonight. Which will be fun. I'm really excited about it because I miss her so much. Um, Again, I'm in the music suite or department, whatever, because it's quietest here, which is weird because you think music, it's really loud, but since it's the lunch break, most of the people here are eating lunch. I'm also eating lunch, just figured I'd do this while I was at it. Um, Not much has happened. Mr. Bingley came to spend some time with Jane. They're doing a bonfire tonight, so that should be interesting. I think his sister Caroline is going. Um, she's not horrible, but I don't particularly like her. And we're supposed to meet Mr. Darcy sometime soon. Apparently he's coming back for Mr. Bingley's, I guess you could call it a presentation. He's presenting in one of the seminars. It's going to be like an 80-minute thing on stocks. But we're supposed to meet the Proudful. Sorry guys, Proudful. I don't know if that's correct terminology, but it's okay. Well, we get to meet Mr. Darcy, who I hear is very proud and stuck up, and thinks since we're all lower than him, he doesn't need to associate with us, which really bugs me about people. Like, and then there's the people who think they know everything, so they don't need an opinion from anybody else. Mary doesn't usually talk a lot, but her and I got in quite the argument today because usually she's quiet and reads a book, but her and I had a different opinion on a book. What I thought it meant and what she thought it meant were different. I'm okay with that until you start arguing about it. See, she is very smart, I'll give her that. She is studious and she enjoys learning new things, but she just doesn't have to be right all the time, which she thinks she is. I don't get it, but so her and I got in an argument, so she's reverted back into a corner. Ooh. Um, People who want to go into the military are going to be stopping to do a seminar, or people who have been in the military. So I get to see Mr. Wickham. Um, Lydia and Kitty are all just really excited to have them here because, hey, they like a man in uniform. I finished reading Looking for Alaska, and right now I'm doing a movie soundtrack on it, which it'll be really cool because you can do a lot of things with the music in the background. It's what really keeps a piece put together. It's what puts together the piece. Like in art, you gotta have something in the background, or it's just, I don't know, boring. Like if you just saw a white wall behind me, that'd be less interesting to look at. I mean, you'd probably maybe pay more attention, but I think you'd be focusing on why the background was white and just a plain wall. I don't like that. I don't know, it's really an opinion thing. Like, I don't like plain things. I kind of like things going on. Like, we've got these drums, the piano, the stools on top of the piano. I've got this weird boarded window thing. Actually, it has hooks on tops. And there's like lights. I mean, maybe it's too much for people to look at, but for me, it's just fine. I want to major in English literature, and I want to do something with science. Not sure what that is yet, but I'll figure it out. My family is really supportive of me. I really love them, especially Jane. She's always just kind of there to lead me sort of on the right path, you know? She leads me, she helps me. And I probably could not have asked for a better sister. Oh, Mr. Bingley's holding a dance. Yeah. At his house, because apparently it's got this really giant, like, room that could be for dances, like ballrooms. So maybe it's just a really old house. But our family got invited because my dad went over to talk to him, and he invited us. So my mom's ecstatic. She thinks one of us is going to end up dating him, and I don't know, because as I've said before, she thinks it's in universal knowledge that a single man must be in want of a wife. But frankly, I don't think she really cares about that right now. It's all about money to her, which is sad, but hey. So we're all gonna go to that. I'm a little nervous because Caroline and I don't see eye to eye. Like, she acts nice, and I'm sure maybe somewhere in her cold heart there is something nice in her, but not seeing it. She's just thinks we're all below her, so she doesn't need to be social. I mean, I'm not the most social person, but at least I try to like meet new people, talk to people. I don't know. So we get to see her. I actually think Mr. Darcy's coming to that. What I feel like it is it's Signor Benedict and Beatrice from Much Ado About Nothing without the actual, like, feeling of love. Because one, I don't know him, and two, he's a stuck-up butt. But, like, I love Much Ado About Nothing, and that's the only thing I found I could compare with, because Mr. Darcy and I have not met yet. I'm pretty sure he hates me about as much as I hate him. Sort of how Signor Benedict and Beatrice, they just kind of joked with each other. We just don't talk to each other because he's got that attitude, that grace of he's better than everybody, and I can't stand that. So, no marriage for me. I'm kidding. I really don't need to be married. I'm okay right now. That's about it. I'm gonna do another video sometime soon for you guys. Just so you can keep up with me and my family. I don't know if you really want to or not, but hey, it's out there. Thank you. Oh, remember those questions I asked. How do you get out of the labyrinth of suffering? Is it life? Or death? Or is it the suffering? Alright, just think about it. Something to think about.